This lithium battery system has been the single biggest game changer here at the cabin. It cuts the generator usage time by 75%. Man, what a beautiful fall morning. Well, it's not technically fall till tomorrow, but this morning was 0 degrees Celsius. Nice and cool, nice and crisp. Now it's about +3. We've got to change the oil here in the generator before we can do any tunneling. Now it's pretty simple to change the oil in this thing. Flathead screwdriver is all you need. It says about time it was changed. So I've got nothing but praise for this generator. We bought it in 2021 when we were building the cabin. And we've used it, well, basically every weekend since. And most weekends we'll start it up on Friday afternoon when we get here and leave it running right till Sunday afternoon when we leave. I'll actually gas it up a lot of times while it's still running. I even shut it off for 3 solid days. That's been what now, 4+ years. Never left me hanging once. Bitter winter nights. It'll be out here running away at -30. Hot summer nights, +30. Thing never complains. Now that we have the new battery backup system, we've only had that now 3 weeks. This thing will start to get a little bit more of a break. We only run it at nights to charge the battery now, and daytime and evenings we run off the battery. Now that I've said all that, the thing will blow up tomorrow. Let's go check out the tunnel. We've actually got quite a bit done to the tunnel since the last video. We just tunnel sometimes without the cameras. Tunneling goes 1,000 times faster when you don't have to mess with tripods. We're pushing 10 feet now. Getting into some pretty solid rock. I was hoping to get a door put on the tunnel this weekend, but it's not going to happen. Just wasn't in the cards to get all the material up here. It's hard to know what the camera picks up and what it doesn't. There's the blue jay calling. But anyways, it's hard to pick up what the... It's hard to know what the Would you shut up, blue jay? It's hard to know what the camera's picking up and what it doesn't when you're standing here looking at a little screen. You can see we've hauled out quite a bit of material. We've raised this whole area right here by almost 2 feet. Now we've been hauling out some big rocks. Kylie's been working on her rock wall right here. And there it is. The famous tunnel. We've got everything jammed in it. All the tools and everything. I'll get everything out and give you a tour. So without further ado, let's do a tour. Click on the light. So starting to get some serious depth. Looking very tunnely. So everybody seems to be worried about my 2x6 legs. Appreciate the concern. Done the math though. I'm comfortable with them for now. They will get updated at some point, but not right now. So the very back of the tunnel is actually a little over 10 feet. Let's go check. So the last 2 feet doesn't have any roof support, so we don't stick our heads in there yet. It looks like a bunch of loose random boulders, but it's not. It's actually been broke up with the demolition grout, the deck pan, and some of the loose chunks have been pulled out of there. That's the reason why it looks like such random boulders. There you can see a little line of deck pan right there where it broke. I have a new fear now. Now that it's getting colder, I keep worrying about bats getting in here. With all the talk of bats and bat rabies this year here in Ontario, it's got me nervous. That's the reason why I'm anxious to put a door on this place. Get it sealed up a little tighter. So I do a bat check. Every morning when I come in here. Yeah, so today we're just going to loosen up a few more of these big rocks, get them out of here, and then reassess and go from there. So some of the comments in the last video, people were concerned about the sidewalls caving in. I know in the video it does look like sandy soil, but in real life it's not. It's kind of like a conglomerate of everything. There's rock and like sandstone all mixed together. There is no actual like loose sand. Like you can't take nothing off that face without using a jackhammer. Like a shovel, or you could scratch a little bit with a shovel, but like you couldn't even scoop into it at all. With the exception of that little area right there on the upper left hand side, or center of the screen now I guess. Between those two front posts, that's kind of like a clay sand mixed. It only goes down about 2 feet and you can tell the bottom is rock again. So that's the only area that would have any slight concern of the sidewalls caving in, up to this point anyways. But like I said, I appreciate the concern, but everything here is done mathematical so far, not just guessing, and we're erring on the side of caution. This roof system is actually a lot stronger than what you think. I might actually do some controlled testing in our shop with the big press, just to put it in perspective of how much weight this can carry. And if these were 8-foot 2x6s, I would be worried as well, but they're 55 inches. You do the math with all the deflection tables, we're well within the carrying capacity of those. But anyways, let's get some actual work done here. So I've only been jackhammering maybe 10 minutes. Starting to get it cleaned out. Gotta work out trying to get out some of these bigger rocks. But it's easy to get caught up in the moment, get on a roll, get some stuff that's breaking out really easy, and start working your way in too far. So your head is in past the safety zone. So you gotta police yourself and know when to draw the line. Don't push your luck at all. My head rarely ever goes by the end of that ceiling piece. If it is just for a brief second to reach in to grab something or something. That being said, that ceiling is super solid. I have no real fear of it caving in. It takes a lot of work to even get down a shovelful off it. It's a mixture of rock and sandstone. And it's getting harder. Every section we come in, it gets harder and harder. You can see right here, there's a line of rock going across. I'm kind of dreading getting to it, but we'll get her. You guys may have noticed this thing. I don't even know what it's called. Dragon Slayer. Looks like something out of a movie. This is courtesy of my cousin. He's a legit miner, unlike myself. He sent this up to me. And it's a beautiful tool. Very much appreciated. It's been a real game changer in here. With the short handle and the way that blade is shaped, allows you to get in and ply on stuff on angles that a normal pick wouldn't. It's nice for pulling stuff back out of the, do it one-handed here, but it's nice for hoeing stuff back out of the danger area. It's a beautiful tool. So thank you very much. Appreciate it. I'll take some dynamite if you got any you can send up to me. frick's sakes. Just broke my tripod. Frick's sakes. Now what? Work? Try that. Now what? Look at it. So sun's going down and I'm tunneled out for one day, but we got a fair bit of work done. I think we took about 5 loads of rock out of the tunnel. Kind of got some more work done on our rock wall. Anyways, it's time to go up to the cabin, relax for the evening. Another beautiful morning, first official day of fall. Go down and see if any Sasquatches moved into the tunnel overnight. Doesn't look like it. Let's see. So this is Sunday morning, which means we're heading home again shortly. But before we do, I'm going to drill all this solid rock here on the right hand side and in the back, a little bit over on the left hand side, and mix up some grout, pour in the holes. That way it's all broke up when we get here next weekend. And then the bottom will be all squared up, ready to put the legs in for the next ceiling section. Once the bottom's all squared up, then same thing as before, I'll start pulling down the ceiling section. Can't tunnel without a good tunneling buddy. What do you think? Should we keep going? You in? Okay, so I have my holes drilled into what I think is the harder parts of the rock. Now mix up some grout, inject it into these holes, see what happens. So I just picked up this grout pump thing. Going to try to use it to put the grout in the drill holes, make it a little more precise, and trying to pour it in there with a funnel. Don't know if it'll work or not, but we'll give it a try. So yeah, we got that all drilled and grouted, looking good. Just gotta let it sit now. Oh, light died. Hang on. There, I'm back. Yeah, so we got that all drilled and grouted. Now we're just gonna hang tight, let it do its magic, and we won't touch it no more till next weekend when we're back up. Let it expand and crack that rock all out. So it should bust all this right hand side out, loosen up some of that center stuff. That grout is a beautiful product. It works really well. The only downside is so expensive. That little gallon pail, well, it's not even a gallon pail, it's 7 pounds, I think it is. It was like $65 on Amazon. That's the cheapest I can find it anywhere. Ready to split that rock? Collect our fortune before we go home? So we found this rock a few weeks ago when we were tunneling, right down in the tunnel. Kylie actually held up in front of the camera in one of our older videos. But it's got this, what's the word? Exclusion? I think it's exclusion. A hollow spot. And they say that's where crystals are formed. So we're going to split it open and just see what's inside of it. Probably a big spider. But we'll try. It's hard to focus with the camera, but there's a hole right on in. Like probably 4 inches deep in this little rock. And right here there's some sort of a weird little formations, a little bit of quartz. And I've been whacking it with a hammer so you can't see it very well. But right here is a full line of like little bubbles in the rock. We don't want all our gold to fall down the hill. So this piece here is kind of the bottom of the hole. Can't really capture it with this camera, but there's a bunch of little tiny orangish, reddish crystal type things down in there. Again, it's hard to capture, but there's a bunch of shiny black in there. No idea what that is. piece here is pretty cool. You can see it a little better there. If anybody knows what that is, let me know.
Squat, would you? Yeah, just be this way a little bit.
So guys, that's a wrap for us. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Take care.
In the depths of silence, where echoes remain, you were the sunrise, and I was the rain. A collision of souls, opposing in flight.